Hello, happy Friday. Can't believe it's Friday again. Gonna do another quick one because my Fridays are hectic, as you may know if you watched my last Friday video. I am going to the shelter, the animal shelter, for half the day. And I just stopped into the studio after the gym to tidy up. Someone had left, well, so firstly, someone had left the roller door open and the front door unlocked all night. That's great. And someone had smeared like red makeup, like it's like lipstick or something, I don't know, all in the kitchen area, so I had to tidy that. But yeah, went to the gym this morning. That was really good, I enjoyed it. I've not had much sleep this week, honestly. I've only had like 5 hours a night, which is not like me. I've just had various things, happen in the evenings, which has meant that I've not been able to go to bed on time. But I've coped surprisingly well. I've actually had more energy this week than, or the last couple of days anyway, than I've had previously. So I don't really know if there's a correlation there between me not sleeping as much and then actually having more energy. But I did, when I went to the gastroenterologist, I can't remember if I mentioned anything about that, but when I went there on Tuesday, he basically doubled my dose of one of the medications that I'm on for my stomach. And I started that on Tuesday, and kind of since then I've had more energy, so I'm like, maybe it has something to do with that, but I'm not sure. It would be great if that's actually what's happening, but yeah, I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna just keep on keeping on, try and get more sleep, but then just see how my energy levels are feeling, because honestly, if I get more energy from the change in this medication, that would be life-changing. So we'll see how that goes. I will keep you up to date. But yeah, I am gonna go grab a coffee now. And I had someone else buy Big Deal brand yesterday. So I've had, I can't even remember now, four people buy it since I've posted on my stories on Wednesday about it, which is really cool. And yeah, I'm really grateful for that. And I also had my last session with my coach yesterday, so now we are no longer working together, and it was actually a really good session. It was one of the better ones I've had, which is sad because it was the last one, and I was like, oh, this was actually really helpful. Now she is really helpful. She's a really helpful coach, but I felt like that call, I was able to, we mapped a lot of stuff out with my office suite, and basically the plan is I'm gonna have a signature offer, a signature sort of group mastermind kind of thing that goes for 6 months. And then I'll have pop-up offers throughout the year that will come up. So some self-paced stuff, a couple of group things that will, that aren't in some of them. And this is kind of why we did it this way, because I was like, a lot of these offers that I have ideas for, they don't all sort of fit together perfectly, and it doesn't make total sense as an ascension model, and I don't want people to get confused with these different kind of offers, because I've got one about personal branding, and then I have one about creating an intensive style offer for your business, and I've got another one that's about designing your brand. So they're kind of different, and I didn't want people to get confused. So yeah, we ended up going with the signature mastermind, which I'm really excited for, actually. I think it's going to be so much fun. And so that's the main thing. And then throughout the year I'll have pop-up offers, which are those other ones that I sort of mentioned. And I'll probably have some I'll have some low ticket things people can buy into, and I'll still be doing one-on-one work, but that's not the priority. It's going to be way more expensive, and I'm not taking many of those on. It's just for the people who really, really need that kind of support. And then I'll still have my designer membership, as well. So really the only two open offers that, are core for me and always running will be the membership and the mastermind. And the mastermind is going to be called 1 in a Million. I'm really excited about that. It's all about standing out in your space and creating a brand and like a brand that has elements of you in it, elements of personal branding. So it actually makes life so much easier when you want to stand out in your saturated space, because most of my clients are in very saturated spaces. They don't know how to bring themselves into their brand, but they want to stand out and they want to have their clients coming to them being like, oh my God, you are the one that I want to work with. I don't care about the competitors, I only care about you. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've kind of mapped it out a bit, but I need to do a bit more work on that. But I actually feel like that was a really helpful call with her, and now I'm like bummed that I'm not doing any more calls with her, because yeah, that was really helpful. But I'll see how I go on my own for a while without a coach. I haven't not had a coach in quite a while, like a year or something. And then I also had yesterday a call in my membership. So I did a hot seat coaching call for the girls, and one of them asked a question about my intensives program, which I just briefly mentioned, like creating an intensive offer in their offer suite. And I chatted about it, explained what was inside, and then 2 of the other girls were interested in joining actually. So I could potentially have 3 of them want to join. And last time I only took 6 people into that, so I could already like be half full, which is so exciting because I really love that offer and I'm excited to bring it out again, and I'm excited that other people are excited about it. So I don't know, it was like positive stuff yesterday, and I feel like it did sort of move the needle a bit for me, because I can see more clearly how things are gonna look, which is great. And I think that's like the clarity that I needed and what I was lacking. So yeah, today I am, as I said, going to the shelter, and then depending on how tired I am, the shelter really makes me so tired. It's like very physical work, and it's also emotionally draining sometimes. Like it does make me sad, because they're all, you know, it's the shelter dogs. None of them are put down at the shelter. It's that they don't euthanize dogs unless they're like very unwell or something like that. But most it's a non-kill shelter. But it still makes me sad. You know, I go there and I give love to the dogs, and they're all so beautiful, and they all have their own unique, amazing personalities, and it just makes me sad I can't help them all and take them all home, and having to leave them there. But it's a great shelter, honestly. Like, it is such a great place. Like, they get so well taken care of. They're protected. They've got warm beds, comfy clothes. I don't know what I was going to say there. They've got warm beds. They've got food, water, toys, blankies. They get little pajamas put on them at night if it's cold. So it's very wholesome stuff. It's like very rewarding going there. But it's still like a lot of physical work, and can be emotional. And the people are really lovely too. Love seeing the people. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm gonna go get my coffee and then head home, get my dog walked, and head to the shelter, and then hopefully do a little bit of work in the afternoon if I'm not too tired. Thank you for coming along. I'm happy to be ending the week on a more positive note and feeling like I'm, you know, that the wheels are not spinning as much, and I'm kind of moving forward a little bit, and there's more clarity. So happy about that. I'll see you next week, and I hope you have a great weekend.